Hey everybody, Jeff here, Aromatics and Hello Kitty Piper Christina on location here at
New Limburg Brewery.
New Limburg Breweries, not to be confused with Old Limburg. I don't know. Anyway, we're out on the bike. It's probably one of the, I've said this a million times, but the first of the spring, you know, those nice days, you know, I think this is officially.
Hopefully, like we are really hoping that it only gets warmer from here because I am so sick of the cold weather.
Me too.
Ugh.
Especially now that we've got just our lifestyles. It's just what it's all about, you know, riding the motorbike and smoking pipes and traveling and enjoying the outdoors. It just, winter just doesn't make matters easy for that.
No.
So yeah, so we're here, and Christina wanted to check this place out, and it was a good excuse to go somewhere on the motorbike. And we just finished testing out some beers in there, and Christina can talk more about that in a little bit. But we're just going to do a quick, well, we're having a smoke outside here on the picnic table, and I'm going to do a quick review of Amphora Virginia blend. I was kind of looking forward to this one, but I'm a little bit disappointed. Let me light up here for a minute. Usually, I found that the McBaron pouch blends, or a lot of the European pouch blends, have been pretty good, like St. Bruno, and there's a few other ones. So I was kind of expecting this to be pretty good. And the reviews were really good too on tobacco reviews, so I expected it to be a pretty good Virginia. Now the cut is sort of, you can see that, is kind of a broken flake. Virginia. It looks good. Looks like a mix of brown or brights and reds. And the smell kind of has a tangy, citrusy smell with that, just a tobacco smell to it. It smells pretty good. And tea. Yes, that's the number one thing is, yeah, like a nice light tea. And when I'm smoking it here, what I'm getting is, comes a little bit moist. Could use a bit of drying time. I didn't dry this out. I just took it right from the pouch and stuffed it into my calabash.
Don't you have another calabash that's slightly larger?
Quite a bit larger, actually. It's my little one. Good for testing tobaccos, and it lasts long. It just takes a little bit of tobacco, but you get a good half an hour or more out of a pinch with this pipe. But I'm disappointed. There's just very little taste at all. What taste I am getting is a little bit of dark fruit and lots of tea. I'm not getting a lot of flavor, but the majority of the flavor you are getting is tea. If it was just stronger and more out there, it would be a nice tobacco, because there's not a lot of Virginias with that I found that have that tea flavor. A lot of them are citrusy or tangy with the fruits or hay, that kind of thing. But this is a little bit unique that way, and it's promising, but it just doesn't live up. So yeah, I'm a little disappointed. Not much to say to it. Doesn't really burn the greatest. And there might even be a little tiny bit of bite. Not too bad, but yeah, I'm not too happy. What are you smoking?
Smoking Sutliff ZBC.
ZBC. ZBC. Yeah, ZBC in Canada.
Oh.
But ZBC for those in the US.
Yeah. It has like a hint of like caramel and vanilla. Overall, really tasty. Not like on the overly like strong tasting side, but still like a nice like mellow flavor. It's just a good solid black Cavendish.
Yeah. Can't go wrong. Even I sometimes when I'm looking for something to smoke aromatic, I go to that one. It's just, it doesn't really disappoint, and it just hits the spot for just a sweet black Cavendish.
I tend to really like any pipe tobaccos that have black Cavendish in them.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So, all right, tell us about New Limburg. What's it all about?
Well, I've been wanting to come here for quite some time. Like, I follow them on Instagram and everything.
I hope they could hear you there.
Yeah, hopefully. Anyways, what I was saying is I've been following them on Instagram for quite some time now. So this is the first time that we've actually come out here. It's in a small town about half an hour away from where we live.
Yep.
Called Nixon, Ontario. It actually used to be an old school that was closing down, and they opened
We'll show some pictures.
Yeah, and they opened up a brewery here, so I thought that was pretty cool. I had 2 different sour beers there. One of them kind of had like a hint of like a toffee flavor, which was really good. And they were both, I think, 7%, so a little bit stronger. But I love sour beers. Like, I love the taste, and I love like the tartness of them. And then what was the one that you had called?
I had the, what was it called? It was a stout beer, and it had very stout. Had lots of coffee and
caramel. Would you say?
No, caramel and chocolate. No. Yeah, caramel and chocolate.
And coffee flavor.
Yeah.
Similar
Did I say caramel? Okay. Coffee and chocolate flavors. Very strong. And it wasn't too on tap it wasn't too carbonated. Yet they say in the bottles it's more carbonated. So I imagine with more carbonation, it really reminded me of the 3D or Triple D from
the other brewery near here called Ramblin' Road.
Yeah, very similar to that.
And they said that it was their closest beer, like closest tasting to Guinness. But you said that it didn't really taste like Guinness.
No, it's a stout, but no, nothing really. I haven't had anything that tastes quite like Guinness.
Yeah, Guinness is like a really unique beer. But yeah, I was super happy that we actually got here. It's a pretty cool place.
Fun day out. And it's nice they have this little picnic table just off to the side of, well, let's see if we can see a little bit there.
Probably too far away.
Yeah, too far away. We'll show some pictures. But it's a nice little spot. You can have a smoke, and it's just away from the patio a little bit.
Yeah,
so.
And here, like in Ontario, the smoking laws are pretty strict. Like, you can't actually smoke on the patio. So that kind of sucks. So this is like a separate like picnic table quite far away from the actual patio. And
you can't drink off the patio.
Yeah. So it's like you can't smoke and drink at the same time. So it's kind of annoying.
It's like we won't get into the rant. I'll rant. Maybe I'll have a rant. I'll have a nice video where I'll get something really good to smoke and just rant away on how stupid.
Yeah, they definitely don't make it convenient for smokers anymore.
No, they don't. But, oh well, it's just the way it is.
Yeah.
So, okay, we're just checking in and saying hi and giving some reviews. So, yeah, it's been a while, actually. I think this has been over a week since my last review. So
it's been a while for me.
Yeah.
Too.
So, and I'm going to discuss that in another video about you know, if you're trying to start a channel, about just making it, not worrying about what other people think and how many like, for me, successful channel, like sometimes people are saying you should do this or do that to get more viewers, and I'm thinking, I'm just doing this, you know,
to have a good time.
To have a good time. Yeah, it is what it is.
As a hobby.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people quit because they have certain expectations and they want to try to meet those, and they're not being true to themselves, and they just quit. So, but I just love reviewing tobaccos, and as long as I have new tobaccos to review, which I have a ton of, I can't see myself going anywhere. So anyway, I'll talk about that in another video. So, all right, guys, we're just checking in, saying hi. Hope everyone's doing well. We're doing great, and it's just gonna
hopefully go
God willing, get better. Yeah,
get better and better.
Warmer weather. New bike. I just looked at a new bike today, new VMAX, and I'm excited about that. So I'll probably have that on some new videos too. Another bike to travel on and more adventures to go on. All right, guys. We'll see you on the next video. So Aromatics and Hello Kitty Piper signing out.